Hi friends, in today's quick learning, we will go through the statistical function in Excel. A statistical function include as count, count A, countifs, countifs, count blank. So here you can see set of database having month, site, salesperson, product, quantity and sales. And here you have set of scenarios. So my first scenario is what? Like we want to count the total number of records in this table. So if you select this manually and if you check here, counts are 19. Okay, and similarly you can count this records. So to count this records, you will go with count a function. Why count a? Because if we are counting this one, like cancel this. Okay, if we are counting the text, then you will go with count a function. If you are counting the numbers, then you will go with simple count function. So you're going with count a and select that range where that entries are. Enter. So total number of records in this table are 19. Then I want to find the total number of blank records in the column or in the table. So to find the blank records, here you can see some of cells are blank. Okay. To find those blank record, you will write here count blank. Okay. And select that column where you want to count the blank cells. Enter. So how many entries are blank? 2. And if I want to count the blank entries in the entire table, then you will select the range accordingly as you want to get the data. Count blank and select the entire range. So it will show you the entire blank records. So in all 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Then we want to count the total new sites. How many new sites are there in this database? So your condition is how many? One condition, new sites. So you will go with count. When one condition is there, you will go with if. Okay. In bracket, it will ask you the range first, then the criteria. So range falls under site. You will select the site. Okay. And my criteria is what? New. So you can click new anywhere or in double quotes you can write word new. Both will work. So I'm just selecting the new. Okay, enter. So how many new sites are there? 8. If you want, you can see like this: 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, next I want to find the total quantity having a range as more than 500 and less than equal to 800. So to find the quantity, you will go with count ifs. Why count if? Because there are two conditions. First is greater than equal to 500 and its quantity should be less than and equal to 800. So count ifs. In this you can have multiple criteria. Criteria range. First it is asking you the criteria range. Criteria range will be the quantity. Selected the quantity part. Then my first criteria is what? Greater than 500. So comma, in double quotes you will write greater than 500, close the double quotes. Okay, then next criteria range, again my criteria range will be the same from this quantity. My second criteria is what? Less than and equal to 800. So I will write here after comma in double quotes less than equal to 800. Double quote close and close the bracket. So how many are there which is greater than 500 and less than 800? Greater than 500 and less than 800. Not this, greater than 500. First one. So let's highlight this as yellow. Then greater than 500 and less than 800. Second, less than 800. Third one, this. Okay, less than 800. and greater than 500. So this many are for this criteria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, last one is we want total sales. Okay, total sales. So we want to display this amount where month is Jan. In the month of Jan, site is new and quantity is more than 200. So here, how many conditions are there? In all, three conditions: Jan, new, and greater than 200. So equal to, you will go with same count ifs, multiple condition. So first criteria is what? You will go with month. In month, my criteria is what? Jan. So you can write in double quotes Jan, or you can select the month directly, comma. Second criteria is what? Site will be new. So you will select the site, okay, selected. And for site, criteria is what? New. So you can click anywhere new, comma. Then last criteria is what? Quantity should be more than 200. So you will select the quantity, comma. And criteria for this quantity is greater than 200. So in double quotes, you will write greater than 200 and close the bracket and enter. 0. Let's see. I think there are no data for this. Let's see. Validate COUNTIF. Okay. A5, B5, and here double quotes. So deleting this double quotes here and moving it to the last one. So you're entering the double quotes in like greater than 200 in this double quotes. Okay. Enter. So in all, we can see only one. Why one? Let's see. Jan. This is new, but this is less than 200. Then next Jan, this is new, this is more than 200. So in all, one, this one. Let's highlight as green. Any other Jan entry? No entry. So this was the quick learning. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.